Let's see. I'm trying to remember which rooms they were in actually. Their second floor, I think, wasn't it?
I'm just kind of game where you're meant to like shift through the world to enter the kitchen and then shift back to Exile Land.
As far as I know, I think once you take pills and you enter another room, you're back into the normal world. It's basically whenever there's a screen change, you've shifted worlds.
Okay.
As far as I know, that's how it works. Or at least as far as I can remember. So, I presume this is going to be locked. Look at the walls.
CHZO.
CHZO indeed. Is there anything on this I can take? Look at table, perhaps. There's two steel tables, so there's no items there. Okay. So let's try and take the pill thing. Let's see if it works. It quickly took effect. I felt the anxiety lift from the pit of my stomach, and my dismal surroundings seemed to feel less imposing. Then I felt that strange sensation again of lightheadedness and detachment as the world around me began to quiver.
Huh.
Ta-da! Everything is fine now.
Hooray.
Yes, hooray. So, I think we have to go look at the painting. That's what we're here to do.
Yes, that would make more sense.
Cool. So
Back
now,
downstairs and past the absence of murdered bodies.
yes, see, the corpse has been cleaned up apparently. It's not here in the normal world. Or maybe this isn't the normal world at all. The receptionist is gone. She's fucking skedaddled.
Yep.
Look at painting. I was frankly astonished that Matthew Defoe's painting had survived the immolation of Defoe Manor. As I stared at it, it seemed that the surrounding room began to blur until only the painting was in focus. I fancied I could hear the creaks and whispers of Defoe Manor's hallways. I felt a bizarre urge to reach out and touch the painting.
Touch painting?
Yes. Take a save first because I don't trust this game. Alright, oh, I got it. Artist's impression. That's just... What can I say? That's good. As I stepped closer, I could feel sound becoming muffled and my head spinning, as if I were about to faint. My hand, as it pulled by invisible string, reached out towards the clumsy brushstrokes. Flashback!
Hooray!
Defoe Manor, July 28th, AD 1821. Matthew Defoe is 15 years old today. He's excitedly putting the finishing touches to a painting which his father commented on encouragingly, the first time he has ever been supportive of Matthew's artistic learnings. Matthew is now convinced that his father is lifting from the mysterious depression that has plagued him for as long as either of them can remember.
Aww.
Now he intends to make the painting absolutely perfect before showing it again. So, Matthew Defoe now. We're getting our backstory.
Okay.
You hype, Paul? You excited? You
You
intrigued? Stimulated? Aroused? All of the above?
I'm willing to see where this goes.
So the butler's going off. And we're straight down to the...
Nice.
So, this is the father. Roderick, I think? Yes, Roderick Defoe. And we have Mr. Smythe. Big fan of their waistcoats, by the way.
Yep, that's
And as we all know, we all recognise this room from the first game. And the idol's right there on the table. Happy days. Oh, awkward.
Was it?
The wife's dead.
Ah.
That's why he was in such a depression.
Ah.
In fact, if you remember from the first game, Mr. Roderick was quite unhappy at the fact that his wife died and blamed the son.
Oh.
Or sons, as the case may be. So this is we're basically just getting like a refresher from the first game about what actually happened. And then, as you'll see, shit starts happening quite quickly after that. So the idol seems intriguing to them even back then. in the Dark Continent. That's a PC. Ah, interesting. Named the Sea Angel. Every single crewman disappeared. Right, that doesn't sound ominous at all. So I just found it basically on a haunted ship.
Hooray.
Is what I'm getting from this.
I mean, are there any crew? Just bite marks and everything.
Yeah, scratch marks everywhere.
Sort of fingernails embedded in random wooden walls.
But that's interesting though. At least now we know where that idol came from. It came from a ship called the Sea Angel.
Huh.
So that's our next thread now, you see. We can pull that when we get back to the real world. Maybe ask the professor about it.
Okay, yeah.
Another good point as well, actually, just said there, that they didn't find any slaves on the ship.
Huh.
Which is odd. A glass of brandy. Would you like a bit of brandy as we hear more
Yes.
backstory? Yes, of course you would. Right, and now we've got our job. We got a mission. So presumably open the cupboard. Ah, yes, I see now. We have to get our glasses, don't you know? Bang bang. Oh, the other son. The Hugo of this story.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. He did another painting today. Oh boy. I'm glad that you could share in the fun. I don't think it's going to go well, Paul. Okay. So Matthew's going to show his brother the painting. Put on the door. Okay, there we go.
You can look at that in the dark, right?
I guess. How dare you! Oh, Defoe's on a mad one.
Oh dear.
He's not a happy bunny. I'm guessing you may have been insulted by Mr. Smythe and his lack of knowledge. Now, off we pop in our little pantaloons. Some old rubbish. Okay. Huh. It's funny he'd take offense to that. So he's just on a fucking rage. Matty knows how to hide.
Yeah.
Oh. He's showing it to his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't even know it's his brother. Okay, you can tell Defoe is fucking livid. He's like, right, okay, carry on. Right, that didn't go well, did it? An hour of silence passed, and Matthew grew concerned about his father. Strangely, the most disturbing thing had been Sir Roderick's reaction to Matthew mentioning the boy behind the door. The past raising this had usually provoked a violent rage or an instant flat denial. Matthew wondered what sort of anxiety was going through his father's mind. So this is it. This is when John Defoe starts, I guess.
Yeah.
Doors open.
Here we go.
Here we go. Matthew was confused by his own reluctance. He had longed to see what was beyond the door his entire life, but now given the chance, he was struck by fear. He peered cautiously through and saw a set of rough stone steps leading down to some kind of basement. And he's beaten the child. And this is the same scene we're playing again.
Huh.
Much like this is how the first game ended, as you recall. The seance. Oh, look! He's transformed into the fucking demon. Ah, damn it. Fuck's sake, Jahal, we were in the middle of a trance.
And look, there's a note behind the painting too.
Yes, that suddenly popped out. Terry? Oh, yes, my name is Terry. Yep. Terry.
Naturally.
Yeah, you got a point there, actually. It's all the art. It's just too much for him.
Yeah.
I've been there in Defoe Manor, looking through the eyes of Matthew Defoe. Saw his death in the hands of Sir Roderick. Terrible, violent. Bringing it back as the awful wraith. More. Interesting. So basically, Trilby seems to think that there was something in that idol before it got to Defoe.
Well, probably.
Yes. Well, that's what he seems to think, anyway. Ah. There's a really old wooden chisel. Here we go. It's happening again. And they just happen to be here, let me guess. Yep. In the dining room.
God damn it.
Yep. Just a happy coincidence, eh?
Evidently.
Yes. Right, let's take a look at that take paper, I guess.
And it also looks like there's some keys on the desk.
It does look like that, doesn't it? Victim 5, the child. So this is the religious text. So, fun fact, guys, if you wanted to play this game yourselves, when you download this, there's a Word document with all the lore that Yahtzee wrote for this game, and this has all this in one big block and a little bit more to meat to the bones, as it were.
Okay.
But these ones are important to the plot anyway, so that's why we're being told them. The fifth man who desired judgment was the child, whose father held a carving of the slave. The prince came to him and was once rightly pleased with what he found. From the house of the child and his father already knew well the name of the king. And as the prince watched, the child was thrown down by his father and broken with the wood of the prince's soul. But as the child's body, mind and soul began to drift apart, the prince held them together, and he said, "You are the child, and to you I grant power, for I see in you the potential that will grant my father the king his greatest wish. You shall not be of the land of technology, nor of the realm of magic, but of both, and thus you shall form the bridge. And across the bridge the king shall come to bring his message to the men of technology. Through you, child, the bridge will come, and thus I name you the bridge keeper." And the prince touched the child, and he was the bridge keeper, and his three aspects were granted power, so that his soul would join with the prince's soul in the wood of the tree. And the bridge keeper rose up and threw down his father and threw down his brother, and truly did they know the name of the king. And into the house of his father went the body and the mind of the bridge keeper.
What?
So, the bridge keeper in this situation is John Defoe.
Yeah.
And his three aspects are his leather apron, the welding mask, and the machete. And it was basically describing how, essentially, he killed his father and his brother. Or at least the demon did, on his behalf. That's what the take from that. Oh, a matchbox. Page. Matchbox.
Okay.
So we have one match left. Right. So now the next thing is to try and get to the Sea Angel Lake. Suppose. Take a save there. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it?
Yes.